Zachary.
No, let's go. I'll take Kurt. I'll take it.
Oh.
I look so close to him. Everybody's like, listen. Yeah.
How does it feel to be here?
Great, man. I feel so happy. I'm in a place in my life right now where I feel so loved and so blessed and so grateful. And this is like the icing on the cake that I get to be this guy in an incredibly inspiring movie about his incredibly inspiring, not just his life, but his wife and their kids' lives. And that, in my town of LA that I lived in for years, and watching all of these various premieres happen and having other premieres here, and it's like, what is this? What is my life? This is crazy.
Right. I overheard you watch Kurt, all his story, playing football and stuff. Was there something that you didn't know that you got to...
lots. No, yeah, for sure. I mean, I think everybody got the bullet points when it was happening. Like, this guy comes out of nowhere, older rookie, missed a shot with the Packers. If you were following tightly enough, you might have heard that. He finally gets coming out of arena, and by the way, and nobody would have even known that had Trent Green not gone down and he gets the spot, because the news wouldn't have been about him, right? So we never would have learned all these various things. But in that moment, Trent goes down, he steps in, and then everybody's like, who's this guy who was stocking shelves like 2 years ago that was in arena and doing all this stuff, and now he's leading the charge for an NFL franchise. And it was like, it might have, like, everybody was like emoji face this, like, what? And then he does what he does, but he didn't do it by himself. First of all, he had an incredible team, incredible coaches, and he had an incredible wife that was believing in him, and he and her, and them believing in their kids, and the faith that their kids had in him, and I don't know, and their faith in God, and all that stuff. Like all that. That's the meat of the movie. There's great football in this movie, but the meat of the movie is the family and the relationship, and what ties it all back to something that's of greater purpose. Football's awesome, but there's more meaning in life. And actually, that's a pretty good catchline for the film.
Right. Lastly, what would you like people to take from this film? And your character,
they would be inspired to remain hopeful. I think a lot of people feel stuck. Particularly nowadays, people feel very stuck, and we get stuck. That's a part of life. But there is something, you could say, well, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, or whatever you want, however you want to call it. But it's unfortunate that we get stuck and we think we're in the wrong place, as opposed to, oh no, we're being planted for a second because we need, this is the fire we're being forged in to learn, to grow, to become better versions of ourselves. That's in here, and I think it's important for us to remember.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Enjoy tonight.
Hi, Zach. How